Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. We are just, we've been working on the composition notebooks for the last few days, a week or so, and please forgive my voice. I am filming this on Sunday afternoon in between church services. We had an amazing church service this morning. I sang and sang and sang and sang and sang and sang until I'm about to lose my voice. I started off on the organ, which is my full-time instrument that I play every service. And then the drummer got tired, and so then I went and I played the drums. And then after he had a rest, I went back to the organ, and I was sitting playing the organ. And then the piano player called me over to play the piano. So I was on all different instruments singing, and I'm beat. I'm exhausted. It was great, but I'm exhausted. But I did want to go ahead and try and get this video filmed. So in yesterday's video, it would have been yesterday for you guys. It was like 3 or 4 days ago for me. We done this composition notebook. This is one of my new kits using some of the French documents that I was blessed to be able to get my hands on. I still don't know the name of the kit because as of recording this video, it's not been posted in my Etsy, and I don't have it finalized yet. By the time you see yesterday's video, y'all will already know what the kit is, and it'll already be in Etsy. But as of right now, I still don't have it. I've got pieces cut out. I cut out. This is a kit that is already in Etsy. This is the vintage ad cards, and I went ahead and cut them out because I figured I can use some of these, and I don't know what all goes with it. I think all of these go with it. And then I also, that's set one because I have so many more that I'm going to be doing of that. And then this is set one of the French, I think it's called French invoices or something like that, because it's the large, medium, and small at the same, so it's 8 different French invoices. And I cut those out because I figured we could use those to tuck in the pockets and stuff that we create. These kits are in the shop already. This is the part that I have not finalized yet for this, and it's like the ephemera pieces. And so actually doing the journal today will help me get it finalized to know what is good to go in this kit. So we've covered the front, we covered the inside, we made a pocket on the inside. It's a big pocket here that opens like that, and we covered the back inside and the back there. So I think what I want to do a tab in it today. And so I'm just going to skip a few pages. And I've got more pieces of this kit. I printed it twice because I knew that I would need front and back side. So I'm just looking to see what I want to use for my pockets. I'm thinking let's maybe use this one for a pocket and that one for a pocket. I think we'll go with that maybe. So let's just go ahead and get started. And I normally like to use tape, but for the sake of the video and trying to get this done, I'm just going to go ahead and use my glue. I'm trying to get the glue off of the tip because somebody, not calling any names, Betty Renfro, did not store the glue properly. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm just looking to make sure I don't have any white spots there. I'm just going to take and I'm going to put some glue down on this page here, and I'm going to stay away from that spine there. And you want to get as close to the edge or go over the edge, you know, glue all of your pages together like I like to do. And I'm just going, and this is 8.5 by 11 paper. I printed this, you know, out on my inkjet printer. And I was doing this to show that you can, number one, to show that you can use digitals, and number two, to show that you can use 8.5 by 11 paper to do these. So I'm just going to take this, I'm going to turn it around like this, and I'm just going to line this up to where I have a little bit at the top and at the bottom, staying off of that side, and then I'm just going to lay it down just like that. And this is how I like to cover my pages. If y'all have been with me any length of time, y'all know that I don't do good measuring. It's just not, it is not my strong point. So if I can do something without measuring, I'm all for it. I'm just trying to glue that edge down a little bit better, and if I need to come back in a little bit, I can. I'll probably end up putting some washi tape on it at some point. And so then the next thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to turn the page, and I'm not really going to cut any, I'm just going to cut like a little miter right here, just so that when I fold this, it won't have that bulk right there in the corner. And that's the only thing I'm doing, and that's not even measuring, so I'm good. Now I am going to take my my little score tool here, and I am going to go right down along the edge of the page, so that when I go to fold that page, I'll know where to fold, because I've done it before without doing this, and I ended up trying to fold the page as well. Whoops. And it helps if you can like stay on the page, you know, but I never do. And then I'm just going to fold this up like that and give it a good burnish. And then I'm going to fold this over like this and give it a good burnish there. And then I'm going to fold this top and give it a good burnish. And then I'm just going to grab my glue, and I'm going to glue the top and the bottom and then the side. So just put my glue down. And I normally do the tape, but I just don't feel like it right now. The tape, for me, is a little bit quicker, because it's, you know, it sticks instantly. But we're just going with the glue, and this is Fabri-Tac that I'm using right now. You can use Barely Art or Art Glitter. But the thing is, those have a little bit higher water content to them, and so they can wrinkle the page. So that's why I just like to use my Fabri-Tac. If you don't mind it wrinkling your page, you know, definitely use it. Alright. And now I've got that laid down. Now what I want to do, I am going to measure the piece that's going on the back side. And so the way I've done this and folded it, we have, I'm trying to get my ruler, we have a finished edge. So we want to cut our page about 7 inches by 9.5. So 7 by 9.5. So let's do that. And I'm just going to use my little ruler for trimmer for right now. So we said 7 by 9.5. So there's 7. And don't throw these little pieces away. And then we want 9.5. Okay, so there's that. And now I am going to round the corner on this. I just like the way it looks. And I think I'm going to put a little bit of ink on this because I'm going to end up inking this book. So I am going to go ahead and put just a little bit down on this. And I have some ink left over on my brush. That's why I'm... Okay. And the way that I like to do it, and doing it this way, it just makes my tabs, they have the finished edge to them. So it really helps with the look of the book. You know, you could cut it off with, you know, even with the page. You can measure if you want to. I'm just not a fan of measuring, so that's why I like figuring out ways I can do it without having to measure. You know, there are so many different ways that you can do these books. So now let's just put, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to line it up with the page right there. Try and do that both sides. Okay. And then just press it down really good. And so now we have this nice page tab. And we can put a tab on it. And let's do another one. We may put the third one in here too. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm getting these pages out right here. Maybe. And we're just going to glue this down. And I will probably speed this part of the video up. Okay guys, so I've got it covered, or I got the page tabs covered, and I got my fingers covered in glue. So the next thing I'm going to do is, and I'll probably do a lot of this off camera and just come back and show you, I am going to do some embellishments and add some different pockets and tucks and that kind of stuff. And I'll do that part of it off camera. Like I said, you guys probably don't need to see how to add the ephemera and the different stuff that I'm going to add. So I will do that, and I will come back and show you guys the finished product. Okay guys, so I am back, and I've done this a little differently than what I had planned on doing when I said that I was going to decorate it and get back with you guys on this video. So let me just kind of go through and show you what I done. I did put some lace down the spine, and then I just used some little flowers. I had a bag of these. I don't even, they're all different brands probably. And so I just done that on the front because I really don't think the front needed much of anything else. I may put some corner protectors on this. I probably will. On the inside here, I just used some of my, I don't know what this stuff is. Whatever that stuff is. Art, something, Sparks. And just kind of done some around on it. I just stuck a couple of those little cards. I didn't do anything to those. I just stuck them in there. I did take one and I put them back to back so it's a lot stiffer. And just stuck it down in that pocket along with just another one. But, yes, I have this kit in my Etsy. And the kit is actually different than this because it's 2 pages, like it's like this. But this was what I had done whenever I first was doing this kit last year sometime. And I found these, and I really didn't have any other way of using these pages because, you know, these are 8.5 by 11. So when I was going through this journal here to decorate it, I decided to just cut some of those pieces and just make this into an actual usable journal. I can't talk. So I cut out the front thing. It says Junk Journal Planner. Then I cut out December because that's the month we're going into. So I will go ahead and start using this. So this one will be the journal that I use for December. Then there is my calendar across 2 pages. And then here's my weekly planner. And so what I've done is I took, where is my weekly planner? I know I have more of them. I don't even know why. And I think I printed these on the laser printer because they're shiny. So that's why. Okay. So that's what the weekly planner page looks like. I will leave a link to the kit that is actually in my Etsy. I will leave it below because it's great. It's like, it looks like this, but you get 2 pages on 1 page. And so this was too big to fit on here. And I don't want to throw these pages away because they're usable. So I just cut it down. And so I made my weekly planner. And then I took my daily plan, wherever I have. Here's my daily plan. And I've done the same thing. So I'll use 1 page for each day. And so I've done my daily plan. There's another one. And I've got room to do more, but I went ahead and stopped on the daily because, you know, the biggest thing is I was trying to get this done to where I could show you guys. I did put some of that spark stuff around the edges there. I didn't put a pocket or anything on here, and I may go back and do that at some point, but right now I just didn't do it. And so in this section, did I skip a page? I did. Oh well, it ain't gonna hurt. I took my meal planner sheet right here, and I just kind of cut it down, and so I made it to where I can still use it in this planner. And so I'll do that, you know, through this section will be for my meal planning. And then in this section here, I took my habit tracker, and let me see if I have another one of those, because that one was a little bit different the way I had to do it. I may not have another one of those. I probably don't. Anyway, it was wide, and any way that I cut it was going to mess up the tracker. So I took and I folded it right here. So it's actually like, it's this width. And so I folded it on that 3rd line, like this right here. And then I took that 3rd line and I came over and I met right there. And so the way that I've done it is it made it to where it will fit in the book. So I've got my habit tracker, and that's what this section will be, is like my habits and stuff. And then in this section here, I took the budget planner page. I don't know where it is. I know I have another one of them somewhere. So I took the budget planner page and I cut it down to fit there. And so this section will be, excuse me, for my budget. So yeah, so this will be my December calendar planner that I use. And I just really wanted to show you guys that, you know, you can do anything with your altered composition books. You see that, you know, I've done, causing an avalanche because I'm trying to grab this one. Like this one, I went a completely different route, you know, where I've got all kinds of stuff in here and different bits and pieces and tags and journal cards. And then this one, I went a different route where it's, you know, this one's functional. So there's so much you can do with your altered composition notebooks. And that's why I say I absolutely love them. Guys, y'all would be embarrassed probably if y'all knew how many I actually have and use. Or maybe I would be the one that would be embarrassed. But anyway, come back tomorrow, because we're still going to be doing an altered composition notebook, but it's going to be an altered mini composition notebook. And those are the ones that I like to do that I throw in my purse or something like that. So we are going with this. We're just having fun with these altered composition books right now. So I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. All right, let me know what you think about my planner, altered composition notebook, whatever you want to call this thing. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.